key under it. You know, I think I've seen this in the clickies. Tying that to the other end won't help.
Must be those mice again.
There we are. One robe, comma, black, comma, spectres of death for the use of.
Call that black?
It is black.
No, it ain't. Not your light falling into it never to escape kind of black. It's not the kind of black death would wear.
You're not making any friends here, I hope you know that. All right, blacker than black it is. Here we go. Yep, there we are. Read it and reap, Albert. See? A scythe.
Oh, we are Mr. Clever, aren't we? I suppose you've got some idea about how to use it?
Well, of course I can use a scythe. You just sort of, yeah, well, I'm sure I'll get the swing of it. It will just take a bit of practice.
Not inside where you'll scar my woodwork. Take it outside and reap the field. When that's done, then perhaps you might have enough skill to go and reap some souls.
You know, if I end up in charge, your job is definitely one for downsizing. A shelf of self-writing autobiographies. How very quaint. They're too heavy. Locked. Now that strikes me as being suspiciously unfriendly. Oh, it's long and hard. Long and hard and shiny. You know, I don't often get to feel them in this kind of condition. Shelves, I mean. I don't often feel shelves in the dark. Wait a minute, this biography's mine, and it's been bloody remaindered. Some cheek. Well, if I can't take it, then who can? biography of somebody's life, still being written. Let's see what's happening now. Must be the Arch-Chancellor.
Albert! Albert! It is I, Death.
Really, sir? Nice to have you back, sir. Now we can get rid of that little prat in the pointy hat and dress.
Well, at least I've proved I can use the voice. Funny, I've never really thought of Death as a home baking kind of guy. Ow, my back, my aching back. This should really blacken the water. Now this really is blacker than black. Hello there. And what are we doing in this awful place, eh?
What are we doing here? Well, I'm minding my own business. As for what you're doing, some of us would rather not know. Apart from that, there doesn't seem to be much going on.
Well, I was only trying to be friendly.
Yes, probably not a good idea, seeing as you're wearing that dress. I was always told not to talk to strangers, and it'd be hard to be stranger than you.
Well, excuse me. All I thought was, hello, here's another mortal in the land of death, then. I mean, it seemed we might have a few mutual talking points, information to exchange, pleasantries, something in common, that sort of thing.
Well, it looks as if we buy our clothes in the same shop.
Let me guess. Death's handmaiden?
No, actually, I'm his granddaughter. Was there something I can help you with?
Well, it's just that I don't know quite what to do. I'm supposed to be standing in for Death, but I don't know what to do next.
Yes?
But what am I supposed to do? I mean, what does a living Death do with his time? It all seems dead boring to me.
You'll have to give me a signal when you expect me to laugh.
In a universe of infinite possibilities, I suppose that hairstyle had to come up somewhere. Let's just stop all this now.
Hey, leave that alone, you!
My, what a lovely toy cart.
You can't have it.
Oh, please.
Oh, all right then. But get me another toy first. One of the autobiographies from the Hall of Records should do. Something to laugh at.
Laugh? Those are people's life stories we're talking about here. Real tragedies, hopes, dreams, triumphs and aspirations. How can you possibly find them amusing?
I was thinking of yours. That should be a laugh. Just bring it here once you've found it.
In a universe of... Goodbye for now. There. My ongoing life story. Are you satisfied?
Oh, look. An autobiography with join-the-dot pictures.
That's a catalogue of all my hopes and dreams, all my achievements. You treat it with just a little bit of respect, young lady.
Oh, look. Here's your thought for the day.
Ah, what does it say?
Actually, the line is blank.
Give it back. Some people just don't appreciate quality literature. Now just tell me something else you'll take in trade. Anything but the story of my life.
All right. Go get me one of the really old biographies then. One of those ones with pictures. They're kept in a locked dark room somewhere inside.
A sundial. It doesn't seem to have a pointy thing. For casting a shadow. A little skeleton gnome. How quaint. Ooh, a comfy looking bed if ever I've seen one. It's nice to at last have a room with a bit of colour in it. A bunny? I wonder what it's used for. Forget it. Do you think they'd waste memory on animation of me sleeping? Girly stuff. Nothing of real interest to a tough macho wizard like myself. I wonder what's inside. A nice lacy nightgown. Like everything else round here, they look artificial. Well, at least it isn't an undergarment this time. Well, this should do the trick. I'll just grab some wax. Now we're cooking. Old stone tablets. Must be from before paper was invented. There. Are you satisfied?
Perfectly. This one's much better than yours. Here's the cart to play with. Let me know when you turn up in court.
I think I can wedge the scythe in at the front.